So if the thumbnail didn't already give it away, by the way, we are going to be using perm for this video, but I'm just going to be uploading this without an end screen because I am not sure if I will be making a renderer in time. Sometimes my renders can be as short as 20 minutes, sometimes they can go for an hour or two, so that's why I'm just playing it relatively safe there. I don't remember my backstory here, so I'm just gonna do my best and we'll move on. So without further ado, we'll just pick a curious birthmark, and we'll just say we're on Katak because I completely forgot what we're playing with. So as we get into a curious birthmark run, yeah, we'll do what we can here. Note that there are some differences if you didn't already notice them in the first 10 seconds of this run. But as we get second mystery, knowledge, strength, light, check, dexterity, and maybe Takushi-san, not really anything changed too much. But nice to add some little bits here and there. So I don't start with a pack of cigarettes, and I do start with nicotine withdrawal. So that's gonna be something to think about. I don't think I gave myself any other advantages aside from, you know, just giving HARU the perks that he would normally have, because if you try to give perk packs to a custom character that it's normally a base character, they might not have all their perks available on level up. So for the sake of just going through this, I know we have nicotine withdrawal, but we're gonna grab you know, something that we can play with. But hoping that we're on timeline B will be a lot better for us here. So for the moment, hey, let's move on. Bow clap, by the way, and we will see what we can do. Keeping in mind that we are on Katak, so this is going to be really painful if I go through encounters and I don't have the combat capability to survive. But I wanted to try grab a free weapon, that way we can grab cigarettes as soon as possible and maybe we can be happy. But yeah, keeping in mind that we are on Katak, so we cannot run away, we'll do our best to survive. It's not going to look very great, but I mean, as long as we can do prep strong here, 7 strength HARU. But otherwise, losing 6 stamina here is not great either, but gotta work with what we've got. So, yeah, but just for this April Fool's, didn't want to do anything too special. It is what it is, and we will stick with it. I wanted to do a bit more, but again, because of how pressed I was in the past 24 hours and continuing 24 hours from now, then I wanted to make sure that I got something out, but I did work on something. Also, something to note is that I did not give this HARU eyebrows because I feel like it would get in the way, because I did at least add, as you can see, the low stamina and the low reason, as you'll see if we get 2 or 3 of these wrong. But let's at least remember what our ghost ritual is for this run. So, bow, clap, bow, bow, bow. Yeah, so, yeah, as you can see, I left low reason and low stamina, but I did not add anything else. So, could not even get the scissors anyway, but even if I could try to get the cursed scissors, with nicotine withdrawal hurting us already, it's not going to be great. So, let's see. Mermaids. Actually, we'll use a custom mystery here. Orphan pupils. And household hell. So I'm just gonna take 2 custom mysteries first because I'm not sure. But otherwise, what we really want to do is make sure. So note that I also do not get the cigarette case, so that is gonna hurt us during the run. But since we got scissors early on, we don't need to worry too much. I do hope that our cigarettes are not very expensive though. So let's find out. Yeah, so just 2 packs of cigarettes here will be more than good enough. We actually got a brick, but that's not guaranteed unless I just spam the thingamajiggy over and over. And let's grab nothing. Let's move on. You know what I will do monument. But afterward, we do want to use these cigarettes immediately. We'll save the next pack when we run out, because you never know. Maybe we can fit in a few investigations here or there. Basically, this is a harder run. Normally, HARU does not start off with nicotine withdrawal, I believe, but he does start off with... No, he does, I think. But he does start with a pack of cigarettes. Yeah, he starts with a pack of cigarettes. So, and the reason why this is so important as HARU, if we're just to explain really quickly, is that, yeah, the time speed that you have on all of your actions is a lot worse without using the nicotine rush buff. But after using a pack of cigarettes and getting the nicotine rush buff, you can fight as good as a lot of combat-capable characters, maybe minus Aiko. But that's Aiko. Aside from that, I think HARU he's definitely in a better place than he was years ago. And I know I like to reiterate this now and again, but I feel like it's important because it just goes to show how many steps and bounds HARU's gone. HARU got buffed at least minimum 3 times, and one of them was indirect. If you don't know, basically the vending machines were an indirect buff to HARU because there was no reliable, low doom way to get cigarettes, and you could just be RNG'd as compared to the vending machine, which is a guaranteed pack of cigarettes, so long as you have the funds, of course. But that's again, that should be self-evident. I would like to do 2 brick attacks. I think we'll just go for 2 kicks instead and just take -1 all damage. Now, at a certain point, we will be losing stamina here, and unfortunately, we just continue to lose stamina. But if we can hit, I think we gamble here. Is this brick actually 4 damage? No, it is 7 damage. So funny enough, I have to throw the brick as well. But if we hit the second attack, let's not end the video immediately. We're also going to heal stamina here, but would have liked to increase strength. We didn't get to do that, so off we go. And again, keeping in mind, we really, really need these cigarettes to stay with us. Stats mean nothing, and off we go. But yeah, Googly Eyes Haru, I'm not going to put him anywhere because it's not a complete character by any means. So I will not do that to anyone. Human Skull, yeah, Human Skull for now. And off we go. So, we no longer have a weapon. This still is okay for surviving the run, HP-wise, but anything can happen. We can get really lucky and hey, suddenly we're back on top of the world. Or we could just absolutely get smacked by events and lose all of our HP. Let's find out. I also moved the threat level to the school because max threat level. Pick up the book, Occult Diary. That'll help. But we do need a third pack of cigarettes because we are going to run out soon. Again, I'm waiting for the thingamajiggy to... waiting for the cigarettes to run out and possibly run into another encounter first. But if that doesn't happen, we just got to work with what we get. So I'm going to gamble for about 2 investigations and hope we don't run into anyone. But at this point... I think we also have a forest mystery, but we'll wait for the police patrol switch. I thought I was going to get a lot more school investigations, but no. So we're going to keep sitting here. I think we're in linked events, so I'm not going to worry too much. What's not great is the fact that we need to pass events to survive. But hey... And at this point, I'm going to smoke this pack of cigarettes, and we'll see. This will last me 2 mysteries, about-ish. But I would like to be a lot healthier for the next mystery. Do I want to brace here? No, I don't. In fact, this is bad either way. So, what we're going to do is we're going to actually trade 2 reason for 1 stamina at some point. We get paranoia for our trouble, but... we need to do this so that we can survive another turn. Might as well guarantee the kick while we're here. And at this point, I don't think even this is enough. So we need to spend another turn. And can we even kick twice? We can. But now it's all on dodging. So without further ado, happy April Fools, because I'm going to gamble on me losing here. Oh, we didn't actually. Still, though, we have a bit of a problem. So... Wait, this is actually... Yeah, no, this is actually 15 damage, if I'm calculating this correctly. Now, am I going to hit all of these kicks? Yes, I will. All right, cool. I would like to get rid of... no, both of these are bad. Should get rid of one. Actually, can get rid of both, so we're going to old coin twice. Get rid of Paranoia. Sorry, I need the old coins. And get rid of Suicidal and get rid of those procs. We do get our Restless bonus. It's not a huge... It's not a huge boon, but it'll do. And if we don't have price hike, I might consider just preparing for funds again. Wow, this is really bad. Take reason, heal stamina. By the skin of our teeth, try our best. The axe is not worth it here. So instead, no, we're going to prepare for funds. And we're going to see how much doom we have, though. I do want to make sure that we have enough stamina and reason as well. Well, hey, it's not the most painful encounter now that I look at it, but it's still going to provide some issue. If it's not worth 8 experience at least, I'm going to have a problem here. Unfortunately, we also didn't hit a lot of attacks, but April Fools, I guess 80% means nothing. So, off we go. I know I just loaded up a turn that was less efficient, but... My mind is going crazy. Maybe it's googly eyes Haru that's making me feel sad. Roll a 12 because why heal stamina, but that's why failing that is not so bad. And do our stats matter? No. Both. Roll a 12 on charisma. Feels nice. Although I thought that was a strength check, but it's Haru. So we're just going to walk through and hope for another restless bonus because we don't really have much doom to spare. So I'm not going to try and risk losing the restless bonus. Try to squeeze a bit more HP out of this. Unfortunately, that's not what's happening at the moment. So we are going to do our best to survive. We do take the burns here, unless we could have noticed. No, we don't have enough doom to notice the face. So off we go. Roads closed into household hell, I believe. So that's actually going to hurt somewhat. But at least we don't have to spend more doom trying to rest. I'm pretty sure, right? Mansion as well? Yeah, Mansion costs 1 extra doom as well. So cross our fingers and hope that we get a Mansion event that lowers doom. That being said, we're also, I think we are under the effect of burns, so we'll do our best to survive. Could get rid of the... yeah, I think we can get rid of it. Can I hit these attacks, by the way? I'm just gonna... no gambling needed. Let's actually try to survive for a moment. Is that enough? Yeah, that should be 10 damage, right? I always forget because I was like, oh, I'm Haru, I get an extra point of damage. Wait, double base damage. But, yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed their April 1st and didn't get trolled by anything too hard. I'm gonna level up here, take stamina, hey, core strength, and off we go. Yeah, we should have enough. We should have enough cigarettes to, for the mystery. What we don't have enough cigarettes for are is the lighthouse. I got flabbergasted for a moment there because I wasn't sure which one I needed to pick. Unfortunately, our doom shot up because of that event, so I do have a problem here. But maybe we get both doom decreasing events. That's all we can hope for. Get bitten by Katak instead. All right, okay. Happy April Fools. I guess RNG is RNG. So without further ado, not really much else to say. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later!